does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's McCain in at the 3. And Jared McCain's rookie season, Tim, cut short by a meniscus tear in his left knee.
And before the injury, he was the favorite to win Rookie of the Year, Kevin. So he's looking to pick up where he left off and continuing that promising trajectory.
Bane, no good. George with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got the first basket of the game for the 76ers.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
Now, here's Suggs. Outside, Bane. Pass to Carter. And Wagner has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. And the 76ers with possession. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Now, Wagner. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
And here's Maxey. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
Now here's Embiid. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Maxey against Suggs. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Over McCain. And it's Wagner missing. The 76ers leading. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Here's Banchero. Paul George making his last shot, and he gets the bucket. Banchero's got his second bucket.
And taking the hit, no less. Excellent body control from Banchero, and he does a great job of just shielding the ball from defenders.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. In the corner, it's McCain. No good from outside. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Suggs in the corner, and a wide-open look for Bane. Good on the triple.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Suggs against Maxey. Embiid inside. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
Suggs with the ball. Outside, Bane. Over Grimes. Bane, no good.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Embiid with a screen on Banchero. And here's George for 3. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wagner. Good, nice job down low.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Here's Maxey. Still without a basket. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Rebound by the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds of winning get really slim in a hurry. Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Pass to McCain. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. Over Banchero. Another miss by Philadelphia. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, Tim, they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
And there it is for him. Embiid's got 8 points.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
The Magic have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. On the wing, Bane. This one for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Grimes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what his ceiling is, a much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely. Unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
Now Oubre, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Embiid with a screen on Jones. And Embiid throws it down.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
The Magic have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Banchero outside. And stolen by Maxey. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
So it's Orlando now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Grimes. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Connects from three-point range. George has got 7 points. The Magic trail by 3. Now, here's Wagner. He's got 6. To the middle. Carter kicks to Banchero. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And George gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. Black's checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 6. Carter with a screen on George. Banchero dishes to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Oubre outside. Pass to Maxey. The 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A baseline J. Banchero passes to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Jones. Oubre pulls it in. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. And Jared McCain subbed in for Paul George. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
The Magic trail by 6. Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Oubre. From 18 feet away. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
McCain with the ball. Black defending. It's stolen by Carter. Now Black. Still yet to score. Outside, Bane. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Shoots over Edgecombe. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead. Pass to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Jones. Inside. Now Edgecombe. Oubre, no one around him. Moves back up. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Jones. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Bulls, that's for sure.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Bane. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Franz Wagner in for Bain. Here's Edgecombe. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Jones after the Sixers pick up 2. And it's Wagner missing.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
The 76ers shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for McCain. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon. And it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Here's Edgecombe. He has yet to score. Drummond sets the screen for Edgecombe. 5 to shoot, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
26 seconds left to play in the first. McCain against Wagner. Four on the clock, and it's Bitadze in the corner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
The Magic trail by 3. And so in the game for the Magic, Bitadze is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Black. Then it's Jones. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Wagner kicks to Jones. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Edgecombe with it, working on Black. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Magic trail by 5. Jones looking for an opening. Inside, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. For the 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Drummond with a screen on Jones. Lowry finds Oubre. tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Drummond sets the screen for Lowry. To the paint. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and that one's good. Drummond.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edgecombe. And the Magic making a change here as well. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Jones. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Bounce pass Suggs. Wagner against McCain. And that one's good, Wagner. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Here's Grimes. Oubre finds Lowry. Now Grimes. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Wagner outside. The three. Rebound by the 76ers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Grimes. Black defending. A second chance effort. Drummond. And that one is off. The Magic have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Got that bucket in no time at all. Black's got his first basket of the night. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And he makes the first. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Oubre bounce pass. McCain against Batase. And Grimes has it in the corner. A putback. The rebound by Batase. The Magic with the lead. Suggs dishes to Black. Batase the pass to Black. Wagner outside. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Wagner a screen on McCain. And it's Suggs missing. The 76ers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Drummond finds McCain. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Drummond's got 17 now.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by McCain. And now Philadelphia on the break. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Drummond. Suggs against Maxey. Oubre outside. No good with the triple.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Suggs. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Oubre outside. Maxey against Bitadze. And that one's good, Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
The Magic trail by 3. Wagner outside. Back the pass to Bitadze. Over Drummond. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Grimes. Black defending. Pass to McCain. Now Oubre. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And here is Suggs. Scoreless thus far. Wagner from long range. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Brendan Watford comes in for Oubre. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Wagner. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
And finished off by Wagner.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer is right on target. Edgecombe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Suggs with the ball. Still without a basket. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Embiid against Banchero. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
The first one falls. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Here's Edgecombe. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Magic trail by 4. Banchero passes to Bane. And here is Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Bane. Drains the three-pointer. Bane's got 14 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Black finds Bane. Here's Suggs. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
On the free throw, no good. Anton, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
It's Black in the corner. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Wagner has screen on George. Banchero passes to Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 76ers trailing. Pass to Maxey. No good on the three.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Back the pass to Bane. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it goes out of bounds. That's off Wagner. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. The 76ers shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Pass to McCain. Misses and the dry spell continues. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Wagner against McCain. Back to Bane. Paul George with the steal.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Orlando trailing here. Banchero looking around. Carter outside. Trying to find Wagner. Gets it to him. And that one, good.
A nice balance by Wagner. Taking the hit like a champ and working through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Here's George. He's got 10. Over Banchero. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, for Philadelphia, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus, and they're determined.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. You can't judge anything by that.
Keeping things moving along, what a first half we just saw from Desmond Bane.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
The Magic with the lead. The forward spots will be McCain and George. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
The 76ers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. That free throw good from George. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Kevin, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a one-point game. Back to McCain. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's tipped. Banchero finds Suggs. Now Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Bain inside the three-point line. Off the left rim and out.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Suggs against Maxey. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Banchero against George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Impressing a bit here. Down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it. And instead, it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Tyrese Maxey.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
The Magic trail by 6. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Suggs against Maxey. Clock at 4. Pass to Embiid. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And taking a look here at some stats for Franz Wagner. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Banchero against George. And it's Banchero missing. Philadelphia leading by 3. Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Banchero. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Embiid with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Magic trail by 5. Now, here's Suggs. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now Embiid, he's got 12. Good work defensively by Carter. For Orlando, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Carter on the wing. Back to Bain. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Grimes, defended by Carter. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
And here's Wagner. He's got 14. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Suggs.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Embiid. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Well, few guys get to the line the way Embiid does.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Wagner passes to Banchero. Now Bain. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jones is checked in. Here's Jones. Outside, Bain. Another miss by Orlando.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Jones with it. Inside, here's Wagner. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 16 points for Franz Wagner.
And using that size inside to find the look. Nice work there by Wagner.
Embiid with it. Jones covering. Embiid kicks to Oubre. Offensive rebound. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Carter with a screen on Oubre. Carter outside. To the inside. Here's Banchero. The shot misses. Excellent D there from George.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 13. Wagner outside. Back to Jones. Bain, the bounce pass. Ball's knocked loose. George with the steal. McCain gets a wide-open look. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Magic trail by 16. Pass to Banchero. Over George. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey, defended by Jones. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Embiid. Maxey's got 13.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
The Magic trail by 16. Here's Jones. Outside, Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Banchero, that's good. He's got 13.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Oubre outside. George sets a screen for Oubre. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Over Banchero. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outside, Bain. McCain against Jones. Bain for three. The shot comes out.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Now, this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Banchero against George. Bain for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Bain's got 20 points.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Edgecombe comes in for Oubre. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Then for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Banchero. And it's Anthony Black in for Bain. The 76ers leading by 14. Outside, George. Drummond with a screen on Wagner. Up and in on the layup. He's got 19.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right side, Jones. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Wagner's got 6.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Out to the right wing. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Now look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
Now, here's Wagner. 16 points for him. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. Batadze setting a screen for Jones. Sinks the triple. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's Philadelphia out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Anthony Black is out there with Wagner. And it's Batadze in at the 5 spot.
And Bain likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
The 76ers leading by 15. Now Maxey. Pass to Drummond. The teardrop falls in. Drummond's got 21.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Suggs looking around. Left side, Bain. Over Edgecombe. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And here is Suggs. Bain for 3. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Bain's got 11 in the second half.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Grimes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Black the pass to Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Suggs, and again it's the Magic from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Maxey. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Suggs. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers leading by 13. Drummond with a screen on Suggs. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Bain. There's the triple. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bain.
And the guy knows how to score. Bain manipulating the D there to his advantage.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Paul George is checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Maxey with the screen on Bain. Nobody near George. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Maxey against Suggs. Down low. Here's Carter. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
And here's George for three. Kicks it out to Maxey. Tries again. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Outside, Maxey. Here's Drummond. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Magic trail by 8. Black dishes to Suggs. Outside, Bain. Carter at the elbow. Here's Suggs. Off target with his three. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Jared McCain comes in for Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Orlando also making some changes. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Wagner. And it's Franz Wagner in for Bain. Shot by Grimes, no good. Suggs against McCain. Black knocks down the three ball. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here we go, one-on-one. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Lowry against Suggs. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. George looking over the floor. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Magic trail by 8. Wagner from long range. It's hauled in by George. George has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half. After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Orlando's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. McCain against Wagner. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Outside, George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
The first free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Baines checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And just a better job of getting to the line.
And again for three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. There's Embiid. Count it good. And that's 20 points for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and when he's healthy, Embiid has proven that this is what he's capable of every single night.
The Magic trail by 8. Suggs with the ball. On the wing, Bane. Banchero kicks to Bane. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Back to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so here's Orlando. 8-point game. Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. And they double up Wagner. Carter for 3. He is hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Outside, Bane. Banchero outside. Offline from the top of the key. The 76ers leading by 8. Grimes passes to Maxey. And here's George for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Baines got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Wagner. Over to the left wing. Misses off the right iron. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And here are the 76ers now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to McCain. Now Embiid. Suggs with the steal. Carter with it. Now defended by Embiid. And he misses the J. Philadelphia leading by 9. Takes the 3. Down it goes for 3.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Bane. No good from 3.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Wagner. And again, unable to change the momentum here. McCain outside. Here's Grimes. He's defended by Wagner. Joel Embiid cleared away by Carter. The Magic trail by 14. Bane fires. does not hit. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. Now Bane. He'll put it up there. Maxey rips down the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for George.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
McCain outside. Embiid. Off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Here's Suggs. And the 3 misses. Now here's Embiid. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Paul George.